On today's episode of the Junk Wax Genius YouTube TV show, we've got a Cello pack of 1987 Fleer, 31 cards. It's basically like a little more, almost 2 packs of wax value in cellophane. We've got Brian Olkers on the front, Larry Sheets on the back. If you know the sequencing, and I guess 87 Fleer had pretty obvious sequencing from card to card, pack to pack, you know exactly who's in here, just looking at who's on the front and who's on the back. And 92 Fleer Ultra Series 2, 14 cards, very glossy, behind this tamper-proof foil wrapper. Some limited edition cards. They're starting to get sophisticated. They start to care about quality, not just quantity. We're going to begin, though, when quantity was what mattered. 660 cards in 1987 Fleer. In this pack, 31 cards, 2 stickers. Let's get to ripping. Please do subscribe to the channel if you like watching somebody else open baseball cards so you don't have to open yours. That's what we do here. 2 packs a day minimum. Sometimes many, many more, never fewer. Brian Olkers, like I said, started us off. There's Juan Bonilla, hashtag Bowman pick. Nice deep shadow there for Juan. Doyle Alexander, Candy Maldonado, Hall of Famer Bert Blyleven, Don Slott, Calvin Schiraldi, Bob Stanley, hashtag Bowman pick for him. Bowman picks on the channel are poorly posed, poorly lit. The player generally looks like they're either sweating or doesn't want to be there. That's what we've got. Never an action shot. Dave Dravecki, though, action shot. Hall of Famer Harold Baines, Rudy Law, Ron Say, Rob Murphy, John Russell, Gene Garber and his beard, Dave Lopes and his mustache. We got Red Sox, 1 sticker, and then really that's Yankees and Padres. We count that as 2. You know, it's still 2 stickers. Terry Poole, Dick Schofield, Willie McGee, Benito Santiago from 87 Fleer, would have gone right into the binder back in the day. Chris Spire, Mario Soto, Steve Jeltz with a zip-up jersey. That's cool. Paul Ossenmacher, Kurt Stillwell, Hall of Famer Tom Seaver. Lots of Hall of Famers in this pack. We'll take it. And Wade Boggs. So when you know the sequencing, Tom Seaver and Wade Boggs, for whatever reason, always back to back when you find them in packs. Tim Flannery, Ron Hassey, Kelly Downs, and there's the front of Larry Sheets. We saw the back of his card a moment ago. He did not play in 1981. He was on the roster in Rochester, I guess, but simply did not play and somehow found himself in Hagerstown instead. Okay. Bunch of Hall of Famers. 92 Ultra Series 2. Beautiful high gloss cards. Much improved over 91 Fleer Ultra, where, you know, not a bad set in its own right, but up next to what Stadium Club did in 1991, a poor showing. Much improved here. Gorgeous gold foil there in the logo. The marble at the bottom tells you it's high class. You got a gold strip and some marble. Who designed these cards? The Pope, Alvin Davis, Bill Wegman, Skeeter Barnes, Frank Castillo, Andy Stankiewicz, Brett Saberhagen. There's Larry Walker. I'm going to put him aside. Dwayne Henry, Scott Bullitt. Rookie designation, love the little ribbon there. Also love the name, Scott Bullitt. Bobby Thigpen, Alejandro Pena, Eddie Taubensee, Jim Gott, and the wild thing, Mitch Williams. We'll take a look at the back of the card. Emphasis on photography, minimal stats. We saw the regular Fleer from 87. They fit like even minor league years in, and many columns, many rows. Here on the Ultra, emphasis on somehow this weird grid pattern for some reason. And then the photography, minimal stats, but nice quality cards in 92 Fleer Ultra. I'm going to give the nod just slightly to 93 Fleer Ultra, even though it's basically a recycled design. A couple tiny refinements that I like better in 93. But this is Junk Wax Genius. It's the channel on YouTube where we get what we get and we don't get upset. So I'm not really complaining, just observing. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow with 2 more packs. maybe more, hint, hint. And thanks.